Hello, my name is Laurie Tucker. I am the author of What Odd Things I Thank You For, Discovering Grace in a Shattered Life. It is the story of my healing from childhood sexual abuse and the blessings of the healing path as I live in the modern day. Today, I'd like to talk to you about what to do if you suspect a child is suffering from abuse. It is true in these days, children have many more opportunities to get help than when I was growing up. Today, children are told that their bodies are private, that no one has permission to touch them unless they say so. They're told it's okay to tell an adult, it's good to tell an adult, and it's okay to ask for help. These things have done more to improve a child's experience and reduce the incidence of trauma and abuse in their childhoods. For that, I'm grateful. For many reasons, sometimes that isn't enough. There are many reasons why a child might not tell an adult about the abuse. From my own experience, I was threatened with death if I told. It wasn't an idle threat. There was always a loaded rifle within arm's reach. I was also told that what was happening was my fault, and that if anyone found out, the authorities would come and remove me from my family. I was also ashamed of what was happening. I instinctively knew what was wrong and didn't want anyone to know. Sometimes children are too young when the abuse takes place, and they do not have adequate words to describe what is happening. How can you know if a child needs help if they tell no one? There are signs to look for. And now I'm speaking to you from personal experience, not as a professional. For physical abuse, there may be bruises, stiffness, a reluctance to move, many days missed from school. For sexual abuse, I was overly quiet. I did not want to be the center of attention. And yet, on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are children who are being abused who are loud and aggressive and want to be noticed all the time. I was a perfectionist. If my room wasn't perfectly clean, if I didn't make the highest score on the test, or did something that didn't completely please my parents, I was scared. I wanted to please everyone. I was easily emotional, overly emotional for the situation. Movies with loving families and animals would make me sob. Scary movies, or movies even that just had scary scenes, would make me stay awake all night. I had too much emotion for the event. But other children who are being abused may display little or no emotion at all. Some abused children have somatic issues, body pains, stomach aches, headaches. I was told I had a nervous stomach, and I began to sleepwalk. If you see any of these signs, take note. Is this a one-time thing? Is it a pattern? Is it new? These are questions to ask yourself. These are possible indicators of abuse. So what can you do when you see some signs that make you suspect abuse? First, try to create a calm, loving environment for the child. Listen and encourage them to speak, but do not pressure them. The child will have to learn that you are a safe person to talk to. Until that trust is built, and that can take a while, be patient, be willing to listen, be present. If you can tell a story of a time when you were a child and were in danger or scared and an adult helped you, tell that story. That's a good thing to do. If you see only one of these signs, watch and listen. If you see multiple signs, report. Contact a teacher who by law is required to report what you tell them. Contact child welfare agencies to alert them to what you have seen. All these things are good. Be ready to support the child when they are getting help. Be ready to show the child that you care. A caring adult means a great deal to a child who is in danger. Above all, do something. Don't sit back and wait and think somebody else will alert the authorities. Be that person. Be proactive for the child. Our children are depending on us to help them. Please do so. Thank you. Blessings to you, and I look forward to talking to you in the days to come. Bye now.